Hello everyone, I'm Kay and you're watching me play Trigger Happy Havoc Danganronpa today, and we are close to actually finishing the game, I believe. This is the final chapter. So, first up we're going to go to... We're going to the dorms to meet up with everyone. Because I'm pretty sure they think we're dead. Am I supposed to knock on anyone's door, or... Sina's room, is she inside?
Hey.
I don't think she's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Alright, let's see. Who is dead at this point? That's a good question. Leon is dead. Hero, I believe he's alive. This is Hero's room. Is he inside?
Hey.
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Nope. Not here either. Hifumi, he's dead as fuck. Pretty sure about that one. Chihiro's dead. Celeste is dead. Kyoko? That makes sense if she was here, right?
Hey.
She's not here either. Junko died first, I believe. Byakuya? I doubt he would even open the door if he's in.
Hey.
Well, let's see if I'm home. This is my room. I can't head back yet. Oh yeah, right. I'm probably outside looking for people. And Kyoko? I wonder if she's...
Just a second.
Is there some reason you would need to search my room? Come on, we need to keep looking. Okay, looks like... they're not in their rooms. And suddenly we were greeted with... yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. Pretty sure this guy's broken. You again? Yeah, you're just... Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. No idea what you just said. Jeez, what the heck?
However...
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah.
Is that... Makoto?
Well, it doesn't look like everyone's happy to see me.
It is! There's no two ways about it, that's Makoto!
Are you sure about that?
Survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
I don't know. Not entirely sure, but I kind of have this urge to rattle on chains and go all woo. But I don't think I'm a ghost, no. Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, it seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Yeah, he kinda got out of the garbage. Get away! Shoo, shoo! And in a flash, my tears dried up. Yeah, that was a fucking mood killer. Okay, granted, you were stuck in a fucking dumpster for 3 days, and you didn't take a shower first. So yeah, thank you for that.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. Don't tell me. Did he turn into a ghost?
But...
Does he look transparent to you? That's just a silly superstition. If ghosts were see-through, they couldn't lead normal lives. I don't know what to say about this guy. Okay, that's enough. Talking to you makes me want to just lay down and go to sleep. Okay, I'm going to ask about...
Yes.
blah blah blah. What I have to tell you all. That's what I want to do. I need to tell you about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words.
We are going to redo Makura's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer, and of course it's not me or any of you. Then, who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is it was all the work of the mastermind. Jeez, these idiots not even being able to figure that out. What? You're saying the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto spotted the trap in time and did what he had to stop it. Did what he had to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know.
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. They will state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
huh?
And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
Correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. No, you're just stupid. You just don't know any better. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it later. So, knowing all this, what do we do now?
About that.
It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery?
But
But we've been looking around all this time, but we still don't know anything, right?
anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone?
I hate you.
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I know things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible.
Anyway,
And far away from that crazy psychopath bitch, I assume. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth.
Interesting.
In other words, one decisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Mukuro and all the school's mystery, it's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, there's one thing. The identity of the mastermind. We know it has to be one of the 16 students, but we don't know who exactly. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. And why not? You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? I know what you mean. It's a very polarizing approach, I know, but okay. Enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. The hint was about the polarizing approach, right? I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? And Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. One of us, one of the remaining survivors, could be the mastermind. Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who've set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them?
that's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way!
You can't be serious. Wait, we can't say it for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have just said that to confuse us. It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's, what's his face? Byakugan? Byakuya, that's it. And it is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active? Maybe they snuck up and controlled him in secret. I don't care how sneaky you are. You ought to notice someone sneaking up that many times.
I'm right?
And maybe Monokuma was an autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. Well, but how would they have known what we're going to ask him? In that case, there's no way he could have had all these back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Well, maybe, but still. So what, you're gonna tell us that it's time for the...
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
I don't know what that means.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway. It's not like I wanted to work with any of you.
In the
I'm
name
much
of
better
my
off
family.
alone. At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Master, he didn't take me with him.
Hey,
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream. Or coffee. You're totally useless. So, bye. Okay, first off, we've got the ultimate detective on our side. We're not as useless as you think we are. Second off, I was the one who solved every fucking class trial before this, so shut your face. With that, Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go off by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. It just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too.
Just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna find out anything. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing. I mean, it's not I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto? That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
So I figure at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
So are we gonna explore together? So, you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. You know, there's like a few places I'd like to explore on you. I mean, with you. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
It goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. By the way, before we had people watching the dead bodies, at least 2 at a time, because we were afraid someone could have been the killer. Now we're just all going our separate ways. And we seriously suspect one of us is the mastermind. Which means one of us could actually go and destroy evidence. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. Then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then.
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
Correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before.
Makoto.
Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. Still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. And expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. Well, everyone who's still left. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mukuro Ikusaba, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up until now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. No, in the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. It should be open now, right? After that I'll have to double check the areas that are connected to the murder. which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Places to check has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's a lot to check, and seriously. The very first thing I kinda want to do... Because seriously, how the hell... Okay, no, we're not going to take a shower then. Cool. Now let's see, places to check. Headmaster's room on the 4th floor. I'm gonna start with that. Hope's Peak, 4th floor. Okay, there's 2 rooms I have to check here. First up, this one. The Headmaster's room. Pretty sure I have been in here before. Maybe not. This is the Headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but will be my first time seeing it for myself. Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Nice to meet you, buddy. Hey, you wanna go on on a totally platonic date with me after this is done? There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. Which does not help me at all. Oops, I meant to press this button, because this way I can just check everything. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto.
Not possible.
Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
Such
Let me get out of here. Remember this moment. Didn't I talk to you? Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? If I didn't know any better, I would think you're actually making an offer I can't refuse right now. What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class number 78, student registry? It contains profiles for all of us, and Mukuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently class number 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned class 78. This might be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers...
In other words...
There can be no doubt. Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She wasn't so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. What?
So, in other words...
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? Seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close, but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair. And I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. It's just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She is one of my students, after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro wasn't part of the ultimate despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Mukuro? Plus, even the headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto? Huh? Oh, I totally forgot you were here too. You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note. What is it? Did you notice a picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. The girl seems to be included as part of our Class 78. She kinda looks like, that girl from Gorillas, if you ask me. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and even lists her vitals, 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do you think? Are you asking me, like, if she has a nice body? You hopeless idiot. I'm trying to tell you as maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. You mean her nice body? Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean? Wait, is he trying to say... There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Of course I am. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I'd suggest you pay attention. Advice from me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. Oh, are you jealous? It's not that we're getting along. She's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch. But my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind. Thanks. Okay, is that everything we can do in here now? Or is there anything behind you? The bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books. And that's the file we took a look at before. Just like us, Mukuro was apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. Part of the ultimate despair, which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. Then why would the Mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? Making a lot of assumptions there, buddy. I don't think the ultimate despair... I mean, just call it a hunch, but I don't think they actually have friends. And since I'm here already...
Hey, Makoto.
Huh, Makoto, you need to look around too. Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But
Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I mean,
Because it might explode, right? And that really sucks. So, you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean it. She made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. But I'm just the ultimate lucky student, so I guess the door probably won't blow up if I do it. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Thanks, Hina. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. So I just fell on my face. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... What? This place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, it looks like Star Trek. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. So this is where the mastermind, I'm guessing, usually resides, because there is like a chair here. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a main cockpit, right? Ifumi probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. And could that mean...
Okay.
Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just or whatever something like this. Yeah, you might activate this fucking self-destruct sequence. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel. Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? I took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled Data Center. That must be the one she pushed. But the Data Center... It's right next door. The room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably better go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Yeah, thanks, Hina. You know what? I'm going to return to the data center in the next episode. So, for now, I'm going to end today's exploration, investigation, or whatever. So, I'ma see you next time. Bye-bye.